Well, this is a different view. It is 3:46 on October 13th. And we're out here planting some triticale. Or green feed, basically. I've done about 9 acres maybe. It's definitely muddy, but it's working. And we're lined up again. Oh, missed the shot. It's just a ground drive unit, so there's chains right there that are turning rods, and then it just slowly meters out into tubes underneath that big box there, and then it drops into the ground. 7-inch spacing on this drill. It's a 15-foot, so it's definitely no massive air drill, but it does a good job, and it's honestly all we need. We don't plant that much grain in a year. It's a massive step up from the 10 or 9-foot old drill we used to have. It actually pulls harder than you think. Burning like 7 gallons per hour. I'm slipping quite a bit too, because that's what the wheels are turning at, and that's my actual speed. So I'm slipping almost half a mile per hour. That means that my wheels are turning and spinning a little bit. So, but it's a nice day and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so ideally we would have left this for another day or two, but I don't think we're gonna get it, so might as well plant while the sun shines. This is actually something I've never done before, is run this drill. I've run the corn planter, but never this one. Something different. We're still going here. 5 miles an hour. But a little over half done now, which is good because I've used a little over half the seed. It's nice when those two events occur at the same time. And the further we go, the more sunshine, the drier it's getting actually. It's a lot better than it was when I started. I really just needed that little. I've been at it for about 3 hours now. So it just needed that little extra 3 hours to dry. But it's going alright. the seeds down every 7 inches. Then we've got those two, and those two tires are the main tires, and then that little tire and that low tire are what's driving this chain. Just a simple ground drive. As soon as I pick it up, it doesn't drive. I will show you in a second here when we get to the end. Come on. See those two wheels come up and they no longer turn, so we're not putting any seat down. It's not as accurate as some newer planters maybe, but the price is much better. And you can see they're spinning again, so now we're putting the seat down. And I've just got maybe 2.5 hours left to go. 2 hours, something like that. All kinds of fun. It's pretty warm. It's about 70 degrees or 21 outside. No complaints about that. So now that it's drier, almost sounds like a bearing out somewhere, but now that it's drier, these coulters up front kind of chop up the ground a bit so that the coulters that put the discs that put the seed in the ground have an easier time getting into the ground. This is chopping it up a lot nicer now that it's drier. It's actually throwing the dirt a little bit, whereas before it was just kind of cutting, but it wasn't really getting that whole chatter of throwing the dirt as far. See the dirt flying a bit. It's getting later in the day already. Time flies. Whoa, don't trip and fall. I just need to check and see how much seed I've got left. A lot. I had this right full, and I planted 4 acres and a bit, and I've got 7 left. Yeah, I'll leave it at the speed where I'm going. I've got 6 or 7 acres left here, probably 7, but I'll stop every couple of rounds and check it from now on. You know, these latches. Here we go, just like so. And I dropped it to the ground, so it's not just a big step to get on top of there. And I drove over here because I thought I'd go and use that lovely washroom over there. Very handy this time of year. Once all the corn's off, then it's a pain. There's no more washrooms left. Oh dear. We've got some deer damage. They can make a mess in a hurry. Well, that's definitely a lot better. With all this up north trucking, And farm work I do, I never go without this plastic bag where got the toilet paper, handkerchief, hand sanitizer, and also a phone charger. Very essential items. Anyway, now that we all feel better, it's time to get back to work. So I've done a couple more rounds. Time to check it again. Got a little bit left to do. Oh, that is too much. It's going down, but I'm gonna have to turn it up. And then I'll have to double up some yet too. But that's okay because the first little bit I wasn't putting it on heavy enough. First maybe 5 acres, so I can go over them a little bit more. So open that up a bit more. And we'll start metering it out. See if the farmer can notice the difference from one side of the field to the other. Sun's getting close to going down. Wow, that's pretty. Alright, I guess I forgot to video the rest of it, or show you when I finish, but I'm just coming in the driveway. Got the drill back there. I had a round and a half left in the drill when I was finished, so that is not bad. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.